Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Let's finish getting chat set up and we'll get going. All right. We have chat set up, I think. I think we got one more. One more. Posts have been made. Merry Christmas again. We're going to try and get some laps in tonight. As much as I just wanted to go to bed, I'm going to put some time in the rig. It's been a long day. I did have to work today. I have to work tomorrow. And not really a whole lot for GT3s this week that I'm really all that interested in. So we're gonna run Nords for the first time, like officially, other than just messing around and practicing. I'm gonna grab a nice cold pop real quick. But it's about time that we get on there. It's a good way to farm for safety rating, which is what we need to do, because I'd like to be able to run IMSA next week at Le Mans, and then Red Bull Ring the week after that, and then like the week after Red Bull Ring is we're gonna be crunching, plugging away at Daytona, because the 24 will be coming up a lot faster than we think. So that's kind of the plan. Just get some laps in. It's already 38. So we technically have about 20 minutes to qualify. Oh, well, can't qualify now, so I guess we'll just go into a race here. Edward, hey man, how's it going? Merry Christmas to you, my friend. It's been a while since I've seen you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. We're trying to stay warm. Pull the camera up a little bit. Hello. There. So you can see my receding hairline a little bit better. Hopefully this all stayed the same and I don't have to go through and change settings or anything. I've kind of gotten away from using my big mic, but the headphone one seems to be working just fine. People haven't really complained about it. I appreciate it, Edward. But yeah, GT3s doesn't really have anything that we're interested in doing right now. So we're going to hop into the GT4s for the first time, so it shouldn't be just a little slower. Alien times in the GT4s, I think, for Nords has been about 7 minutes flat. 7:00. And then looking through all the different splits and stuff, I think the slowest, fastest lap in one session was like a 7:25. It's like, oof. Sometimes not able to chat, but if I see you, yeah, I noticed we got some ghosters leaving some likes, and I appreciate that. And I mean, just stopping in and dropping the like, and then like tonight you're saying hi. Like I understand people are busy, can't stay around. I appreciate the support 100%. That's what keeps me coming back and sharing my sim racing journey with everyone is, people come and watch and cheer me on and, drop the like, but don't necessarily say anything. So, even if you like to just watch, I get it. Sometimes I'm too lazy to type on the phone or the keyboard too. I just like to sit back and relax and just kind of not have to worry about anything for a while. So I totally get it. Entertainment, right? Well, we're definitely going to get some entertainment tonight. Trust me. I think we need to turn the volume up a little bit. I am going to turn the line on because it has been about it's probably been about a month, and we're in GT4s, so I am going to turn the line on just for like a lap or two. All right. Oh, yeah. It's like a slower boat. Slower boat. That's all this is. Slower boat and on cold tires, she is sassy. Really got to kind of we're going to take it slow. Oh yeah, she does not like that. She doesn't like that either. Alright, that's twice we've done that in the same turn.
You've got wheel damage.
I'm aware, Jim. I like Nords. I do. And I want to get good at it. It's like I'm not even putting any kind of steering input in when I'm braking there. And just because of the curves of the track and everything, like it... Yeah, see, people are... Nope. Do not give it that much gas. I repeat, do not give it that much gas when you're going through there.
You've got some engine trouble.
Okay,
You've probably lost some power.
Well, no, yeah, Jim, you think? Now we'll get it. We're gonna be metal grinding. Yeah, I'm not all big about I'm not big on how this car sounds. Well, that was a delayed pit limiter coming off. See, I'm not even like full throttle. I'm not even full throttle right now. Right now we are. That was just me being an idiot, so.
You've got to slow down and give up that time.
Put this away, it's bad for you anyway, right? All right, let's get serious, right? Yeah. Wouldn't steer at all.
You've got wheel damage.
I understand, Jim. Well, don't do that coming out of pit lane. I got somebody behind us too, so we don't want to ruin his practice. Come on, turn there, baby. Come on. Nope. And with the BMW, you can't. You have to shift it. You have to shit. You have to shift at proper times. It won't let you use engine braking, which is good. It's a good habit to learn, not to just you know, straight down. It's good not to do that. So. See, like. Good God. These things are temperamental. Yeah, see, he did it there too. He's feeling my pain. Good God. We're gonna get out of this first stretch. Oops. Once we get the tires warmed up, I have a feeling we'll be fine.
Car's
Easy, easy, easy. Nope. Big break. Good Lord. Easy, easy. First carousel. Oh, I know I am. I am. Merry Christmas to you too, buddy.
You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
That was crap. Well, Coupon Cupu, I really hope that for you to say that you can jump into Nords after, you know, I hope you're like a 4K driver calling me a shit one, so I appreciate the words of encouragement. Bathurst, huh? I haven't touched Bathurst in about 9 months. Well, maybe 8. Oh, yep. Time is it? I will have time to get most of another lap done. Get in the second there. Come on. All right, tires should be nice and warm. We'll see if it's any different through here. Much different. I've got a little. Nope. Too much mustard.
It looks like you've got some engine trouble. You've probably lost some power.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying, dude. We're just gonna have to be very careful. Let's get a sector 1 time. Well, we're not gonna get a sector 1 time because, you know, we're starting from the pits, but we're gonna pick up the feeling of the car as we go. I'm not really afraid to race here, per se, because we'll start from the pit. It's just probably how everybody's gonna start. Because we're not going to go in there. We're not going to fight. We're just going to take what's given to us, and that's going to be it. We're not here to compete. We're here to get some safety rating before next week. Close to time anyway. Yeah, that, like, the M4 feels like a boat. This one feels like, okay, so the M4 feels like your dad's, it feels like your dad's 2023 Bass Tracker with like 100 horse motor on the back of it. This one feels like my late father's 1980. Oh, what is it? It's a 19. I think it's a 1988 Bass Tracker Tournament V17 with a 45. Because I think that's what it's got on the back of it, is a 45. Very clunky, not what we're used to at all. Very touchy. So it's 114 drivers. Holy crap. So we're going to run this a couple times at least, I think. Because it'd be 8 and then the last one would be 9. Yeah, that's good enough for me, I think, for tonight. Because I am absolutely exhausted. I nearly did not get into the rig tonight, but I kind of forced myself to do so. But it really sucks that our new friend Kupung Kupu couldn't stay and, shit talk some more. That's also kind of the mood that I'm into. I'm always down for a good trolling. Oh. 1v1 me, bro. Oh, race is there. All right. So we just gotta be gentle. And that's all we have to do. Gotta be gentle. I wonder what our time was at. If we would have gotten a Sector 1 time, I wonder what we would have been at. And, like, Sector 1 was definitely the worst of it. Call of Duty there, yep. 1v1 me, bro. Nah, it's just, I've gotten away from using the line on pretty much everywhere else except for here. Like, I'm too many twists and turns. I'm aloof. I have a hard time concentrating sometimes, and especially with as many turns and stuff that there is here. I haven't learned. In a GT3 it takes 6 minutes and change. I haven't learned the 6 minutes of this track. This track takes a lot of practice. We've ran other races. So, if you don't like the line being on, then go somewhere else and watch. I don't care. And the other fact of the matter is that I'm half blind, so that's cool. So, if you want to, that's probably why he's saying, that I'm a shit driver because I have the line on. Well, how a lot of people learn is with the line. I got away from the line, but this is like the only place that I use it. Do some early shifting, early lifts, coasting. Just take it easy. We're going to take it easy. Try not to brake as hard. And just kind of coast. We're going to get that SR. That's what we're here to do. We're not here to win races. We're here to take what the other drivers give us. And that's it. And then we'll do some IMSA at Le Mans next week. And then we're going to do Red Bull Ring all week the week after that. That's going to be hella fun. I'm super excited for that. I love Red Bull Ring. You guys know that. Sorry, buddy. Yep, that was my bad. That was my fault. I didn't need to shift down there. Not sure what that was, but we are in a practice session, so we are getting some SR by doing this. This guy's going awful slow. But we're coming up to a stop here. We'll just lift, brake. I still have the line on GT7 plus. Yeah, like, there's nothing wrong with using it. It's a driving aid. It's a tool to be used. So it shouldn't, you shouldn't be shaming people for using it. Because I've kind of gotten away from.
You're experiencing some network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
No, our latency's fine. But that's how I used to learn tracks. Now I'm more of a, I'm gonna look up a YouTube video. Oop, I didn't need to do that. I'm gonna look at a YouTube video, find the braking markers, try to try to duplicate what I'm seeing, as opposed to using the driving line. And then if I can't do it after trying to learn the track by watching somebody else do it, then I'm gonna turn the driving line on until I get it. Find my, and I don't usually, like now, I'm not using the driving line, like, entirely, what it's telling me to do. I'm using more of as a guide to, okay, you're turning this way, you're turning that way, that's all I'm using it for, really. A lot of the braking and stuff, because I have done this track enough to know where I can do some things. I'm not going to brake the same points, or I'm going to lift, or I'm going to put, my foot on the gas in places that the line is telling me not to. And that's what you're supposed to do, is drive your own. I needed to know what's coming up, because I cannot remember for the life of me. It's a long track. So there ain't nothing wrong with using it. I don't like how it won't let me go down in the second there, so I can get more coming out of there, but. I don't know why I shifted up that early, but. Yep, there's our first off track. There's contact. That's all right. Oh, right before the finish, too. That's all right. It's going to kick us out at some point. There it goes. All right. Ow! Didn't hurt the car too bad. But, alright, practice and one off track.
One lap to green. Line up on the right side. The estimated strength of field is 1,230. Pit road is closed right now.
Oh no, pit road's going to be open because I'm back in the pit road. But, yeah, so when did we stream last? It's been four days? Was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday, because we did a couple races at Tsukuba. Should have had back-to-back wins, but, somebody took us out in the last turn, going into the, final lap, took us out. That wasn't very nice of him. Richie and Dottie. Like to play Merry Christmas. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Merry Christmas, my friends. Merry Christmas. So yeah, we got taken out, last turn going into the final lap, and but then we went back in again, and we came out of turn one, and we started 8th. I think we started 8th that race, and we came out of turn one, or no, we were 4th. I think we were 4th, 8th, 4th, whatever. But we came out of turn one in first and never looked back. But all right, let's see what happens here. Like I said, we just gotta go slow. Three laps.
Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green flag, green flag.
Let's go. Oh, they're waiting a little bit longer.
Slow car ahead.
Yeah, see? We're just going to take what they give us. Jim, I heard you.
Car stop on the left.
We already passed him. Oh, there's another one. He's like, go ahead.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Lift here. Brake.
You got a slow car on the right. Car stop on the right. Left side.
Nice of him.
Clear.
Get in the second there. Yeah, with the BMWs, you're always going to be in a gear higher than what you think you need to be in. So it's just relearning the cars, all it is. Yep. Down in the 5th, glide, gas, gas, gas. Glide.
You got a slow car on the right.
You can pass, guys.
The car behind has gone on. There's an
Aw,
incident ahead.
poor guy.
There's an incident ahead.
You suck, Robert.
You gonna hold me up or what?
There's an incident ahead. You got a slow car on the right.
Easy. Yeah, we're good.
Robert, you just gonna crash your way to the front?
Go right.
Bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. You couldn't wait a decibel of a fucking second to back up. That's crazy.
Right side. Clear.
Who was it? I'm guessing this Robert guy here.
I don't know, whoever was on that that straightaway that was completely sideways, they let 5 cars pass, and I'm right behind everybody. They back right up into me. Give me a 4X, fuck my whole car, put me up against the wall.
You're experiencing some network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
Oh, come on now. Bring me back in. Come on, don't do this.
2 left to go. 2 to go.
Alright, gotta be careful here.
Car right. Clear on the right. You're in the top 10. Car on your left. Clear.
Bro, this Ford Mustang's gotta let us all go. Bro, 18, you're holding up like 5 cars, man.
Give him some space, let him go. In GT3s, there's a way to not even have to lift or break through there. It's probably the same in GT4s. It's just I'm not gonna try that right now.
Sorry, Steven. Sorry.
Easy killer. Come on now, guy. Come on.
There's an incident ahead. White flag. One more lap to go. .038. You're in the top 10.
Yep, just like that. Probably didn't have to brake as hard, but it's alright. We're learning.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left. Car right. Clear on the right.
Oh.
Car on your left. clear.
And we messed that up, didn't we?
There's an incident behind.
Well, that sucks.
We got big problems with that engine. I bet you lost a lot of power.
So don't,
Side repairs are 53
don't,
minutes, 22
don't,
seconds.
shut up.
Repairs are 57 seconds.
Jim, will you shut up? Don't brake before going over that, because I was like, hey, you know what, I'm going to slow down before I jump this, and mistake. But we nearly made it. That sucks. We were like a minute away, so that sucks. And we missed out on being able to qualify too, but yeah, there's the leaders now. Yep. Oh well. Yeah, they're 29. I mean, starting from the pits, and we were in. We were doing great. We were doing actually really well for that. That was. I was pleasantly surprised with myself, but. So, oh well. It's too late to join anything else. So now we gotta sit and wait. That's the only downfall to this, is sit and wait. Or we could just say screw it and go spa in the Porsche Cup. No, it's been a while. It's been too long since I've done spa, but oh well. We should see a little bit, at least a little bit of a bump in safety rating for that, because we nearly went the full 3 laps. So it is what it is. That kind of sucked. We were doing really well, but oh well. It's like how top split guys are doing 7 minutes in those cars. Like what? Like what? It's insane. Even bottom split's doing like 7:14s. What did we do? Like a 7:29. Nobody else finished with a clean lap. Like, good lord. This would probably be around our Yeah. Yeah. We'll at least get like a 10th. You should be like, you know, 0.22. Like, we'll get a little bit of something. Oh well. Sorry, I'm bummed. I'm a little bummed. That was wild. Yeah, because I was like, you know what, I'm going to try and slow down a little bit before we go over this. And just straight up, just braking. Even straight just took us. Probably because our right tire lifted, had no traction, and it probably the braking, or no, the left tire would have done that. Because then the right tire being stopped would have turned us to the right. Yes, physics. Yes. But, oh well. I'm just kind of waiting for it to pop up. It should pop up like any second now, right? Yeah. Just hasn't calculated everything yet. Yeah. It's saying I finished in 7th, which is not right. It's because it's practice. I'm a genius. But just for the sake of... Oh, Road Atlanta, I guess. But I have no practice there. Silverstone, it's been ages since we've been there. It's been ages. And I think I think our fastest lap there is like a 2:01, maybe a 2:02. I mean, I wish you could see. I wish you could look. Oh, we don't look bad. Uh, 2025 season. That would have been season 3. All weeks. I don't know. That was Okayama practice. Silverstone. Silverstone. I mean, let's look at our last practice. Where are we? Oh, there we are. Oh God, that's terrible. Okay, yeah, let's look at that was my first practice session. Let's look at this one. All right, that's better. A 2:24. Yeah, so we're mega slow. But that was also like our first or second track we ever did, GT3. So they all go at 8:45. I mean, I remember it for the most part. I don't think well enough to jump into a race. And we only have to wait 20 more minutes. I really wish they would do those qualifiers. I don't know. Because you always have to, like, do the qualifier, go back into the UI, then register for the race. But we just happened to hop on too late to jump into qualifying. Because we could be doing, you know, two birds, one stone, getting SR in the qualifier too. But can't be too picky on that. That was as probably as good as it was gonna get. And we muffed it. But that's okay. Now we know. Yeah, I got 0.15. Yeah, we ended up 20th. Yeah, and there were people that I think spun or wrecked in front of us too that we were about to come up on, so we would have been. Yeah, we probably would have been. We would have been like 7th probably, because we were ahead of those. I feel like we were got ahead of that guy too, but maybe that guy dropped back to there. I'm not sure. Oh well. We're gonna run it back. Do it again. We'll be all right. We might run some of this tomorrow. Both my wife and I work. I'm going to get off work, go pick my kids up from the in-laws, go down to my grandmother's, have dinner with her, come back home. The kids are probably going to be dead tired. Go to bed. I know I'm going to be dead tired. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, guys. Because I nearly didn't get in the rig tonight. I'm beat. But after taking like nearly 3 weeks off with intermittent, like little bit here, a little bit there, we need to get comfortable. Daytona is going to come up on us pretty quick. We got to get nice and warmed up for next week running IMSA at Le Mans if we can get there, which 0.15 for what a race where we didn't finish is acceptable for about 20 minutes of work. But I am excited for Red Bull Ring here in a couple weeks. We are going to tear it up. Not quite. Yeehaw! Kiss the barrier. Wow, bogged out. Don't pop out. Kiss the barrier again.
You're experiencing some network difficulties.
Oh, shut up,
They
Jim.
may remove you from the session. Car right, clear on the right.
Really now?
You cut the cord, slow down and give up that time.
Give me a course cut, whatever.
Looks like your car is towed. You'll need a tow back to pit lane.
Well, you
Press
wouldn't
and hold the
let me get
reset
off the
button
track
and we'll
there.
come and get you. You're experiencing some network difficulties.
That's
If
why.
it continues, they may remove you from the session.
Just let me get out of the car. Get me out of the car. Latency, come on now. I know it's Christmas Eve and everybody's streaming The Fireplace on Netflix, but give me a break.
You're experiencing some network difficulties.
We
If it
know,
continues,
Jim.
They may remove you from the session.
Thank you. Only took 5 ever. It'll go away. Oh, and it fills up like that, then. More interwebs is used. Oh, man. It'll work itself out. Daynard, Joshua, Desmond Floyd, Miguel Picard LaRose, Antoine Castanagüe, Joy Pig, Gustavo Zerba, Lawrence Coleman, Jake Bainon, Emmanuel Hernandez Badillo. And there's B. Zach Mitchell, Harrison Gates, Brian Granados, Charles Martin, Ivan Valdez, Marcelo Olindo, Marius Modester, Judy Daniels, Wally Johnson, Robert Dalmagian. He was the one that everybody was mad at. Last race we did. Bud Who? Is that the third? Zach Thomas, Andrew Cook, Thomas Corcoran, Jacob Fivey, Dylan Alexander, Manuel Monte, Hugo Parent, Alexander Romero. Where did you get Holfashor? Michael Holfatcher. Is it Holfatcher? Holfashor? Andrew Sherlock. Like it. Numanovic. Ram. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yep, the Wi-Fi is struggling on the other computer. Hardcore. Oh, yeah. Our latency's real bad. And there's nothing I can do about the latency issues. And that's what sucks is I pay for like the best internet that I can possibly get and I still have latency issues. And I feel like when we do like morning or afternoon streams, we never run into latency issues because guess what? Especially during the week because nobody's at home using their internet. Ay, ay, ay. I gotta stop yawning. And we just keep having cars pop up on track and then leaving. Oh, there they all went. And there if you pop up. Ian Baker says sorry to somebody. Coming down to 4 minutes. Merry Christmas, Brandon. Merry Christmas, my friend. Merry Krampus. Merry Chrysler. We're just sitting waiting another couple minutes. I'm not even going to practice. We're waiting a couple more minutes so we can jump into this, get this over with so that I can go to bed. It's not that I don't want to hang out with you guys, I swear. It's just I'm pretty tired. Yeah, like on my computer that's connected to the Wi-Fi, it doesn't even that took 5 ever to load. So we're gonna go ahead and shut that off. Leave that up. Minute and a half. And I don't think the latency bug didn't bite us until like in the middle of our second lap. And then Jim started losing his absolute mind on us. You're experiencing latency issues. You'll be removed from the session. My day, I went to work, came home, I did Christmas with the in-laws. They came over. We had Swiss steak and mashed potatoes, which my wife absolutely just knocked out of the park. It was so good. I've been eating a lot today, so I'm extra tired. Haven't been sleeping well, so that didn't help, or hasn't been helping. So just trying to stay positive during the holidays. The kids loved Christmas. You know, my son's absolutely obsessed with his baby shark costume that Santa brought him. I gotta stop yawning. You guys don't come to watch me yawn. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with how we did that first race. And now we know don't ever brake before that hill. Because then it's just gonna end. It's gonna end our race. Alright, it's 9 o'clock. We hang out at my sister's house and we day drink. Oh, yeah, he should probably eat a greasy cheeseburger. Doctor's orders. Alright, it's not gonna let us join. So we gotta back out and go back in. There we go. Out, back in, make it reload. I think it only gives us like a minute to grid too. Or it probably gives us 2 minutes. It just was late getting us in there. Come on. 1%. My internet poops out to the point where I can't even get into the race on time. 2%. Okay. 3%. Wake up. You've got to be kidding me. 5%. Okay. 10. Okay, 12. Okay. Now we're jumping a little bit. Go, go, go. Channel opened. Okay. Longest loading screen I've ever seen in my life. Everybody in my neighborhood needs to shut off their Netflix and play a board game with their family. Stop using the internet. I need it. We're not even making the start. Unless in some miracle it loads in the next like 20 seconds. I've never seen a loading screen take this long. $90. Good God. Okay, oh, it has a 7-minute practice. That's fine, I guess. Latency still out the wazoo. This is not going to be pretty. Pay for the fastest internet, and this is what we get. Come on. Oh yeah, iRacing has putting us in timeout right now. iRacing has put us in timeout and is threatening to get the belt. Alright. We're in. I guess. We're not gonna warm up. Not worth it. Excuse me. But yeah, Brandon, get some food in your stomach. Preferably something greasy, cheesy. That'll help you a bunch. Lots of water. Probably 4 ibuprofen. Unreal. I'm just watching this red bar just go flicker like that. I'm just, ugh. Well, at least let's watch somebody to do something. Vroom vroom. Vroom. Yum. Yum. Latency still way up. He disappeared. Alright, y'all. Well, let's pray to the Wi-Fi, or not the Wi-Fi, but the internet gods that we don't get kicked out of this.
One lap to green. Line up on the left side.
I wonder how much iRating we lost for the last race. I don't think we lost a whole lot.
You guys ready?
I'm always ready. David doesn't even know what to say.
Mic check. Hey, you guys ready?
I'm ready when you're ready.
You're experiencing some network
Yeah.
If you continue, they may remove you from the session. Pit road is closed.
We got lucky that last race and we were like right at the front. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Pace car is off.
40 ounces of water.
Green.
Here we go. Bye. Shift nice and early. Go nice and slow. Don't want to screw things up. We're here.
On the left.
We're here for the safety rating, not to win the
Car
race.
stop on the right. Car stop on the right. You got a slow car on the right. Car stop on the right. Slow car ahead. There's an incident ahead.
These guys are going to end up wrecking right in front of my eyes. Just ride it out. You're fine. We're fine. God. Ooh.
I keep lagging, man.
Off track there.
Go left.
Eres un guarro. Eres un guarro, que sepas que te van a contar. Todo.
Everybody's lagging. Everybody's cars are just going everywhere. At least we're getting the tires warmed up by doing all this pushing slippy slidey. My knee itches.
Sorry.
I'm trying to. I think we got all the jitters out of our system now after watching those two drive weird, so. Oh, come on now.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Or you do that to me, that's cool.
You've got wheel damage.
I probably should have backed off, but minimal wheel damage, I think. Sorry. I'm trying to look and see. Trying to look and see how many instant points we have, and we do have 6, so.
What happened, man? You slowed down 2 seconds. Why are you going so slow? The guy behind us catching us, man.
You cut that corner, you got a slow down penalty.
Yeah, now we got that too. Alright, we need to just focus here. Alright. Not smooth.
Car right. Keep to the left. 2 more. Let's go. Still there. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear on the right.
Seriously? You're gonna be freaking 4x for that? Oh, I'm so mad now. Now I'm just like, whatever, I'm pushing.
Left side. Clear. Left side.
Don't squeeze me off.
Still there. Clear. difficulty. If it continues, they may remove you from the session. Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
Oh my god.
Left side. Clear on the left.
I'll be back where I keep going. Yeah, with 13 incident points, I'm not happy about that, but... Not happy about that at all.
White flag this time.
Come on, bro. Come on. .4. You're in the top 10. You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Oh, come on. Nope.
You've got wheel damage. We got damage on the front end.
Yeah, we're still going.
BMW responds well to being in the gas and the brake at the same time.
You've been removed from the
Oh.
until your connection is repaired. You can either wait or practice ghost drive without being scored. Optional repairs are 2 minutes 47 seconds.
Okay. And it's towing, and it's gonna take 8 minutes. That makes me just sick to my stomach. Like, everybody's having latency issues. I mean, you saw our stuff was fine. Our stuff was fine, and their cars were disappearing. Like, I don't get it. I mean, I understand it's Christmas Eve. Probably everybody and their mom is on their computers, their laptops, their iPads, their tablets, their whatever. But I pay for, the best internet that we have in my, my area, and I invest in this and the computer, and then I get kicked out of a race because of latency issues. Cool. All right. We can do a qualifier real quick. We can do like one qualifying lap so that we can say we did it. I'd say let's do that. Will it let us register for it? Or is our internet too bad? Unreal. Alright. We'll do like 1 or 2 qualifying laps, and then we'll call it. I'm not going to stay on and do another race. I've got to go to bed. Or if we're feeling frisky, maybe we'll do one, but yeah, we definitely lost some safety rating there. Hopefully not a lot. I was being really aggressive too. So I'll sort of like accept responsibility for a little of that, but otherwise no, they just need to get out of the way. Hey Rob, same to you, friend, same to you and your family. Starting to get warm in here too. But yeah, I'll take responsibility. Like, I mean, we had quite a few off tracks. That first race was like perfect until we just absolutely wrecked the car. And we only got the 2 incident points for 2.5 laps. We're 2 2/3. Like, not even. It was probably like we only had like a minute left. Minute and a half left of that lap. But yeah, I imagine we'll actually lose some there, which is not ideal. That's not why we're doing this at all. We're doing this for the safety rating, not to lose it. We don't even want to compete. We just want to do the thing. Watch it kick us out of the qualifying session. That'll make my night. SR is easy to fix. Yeah, that's what we're doing right here. We're racing at Nords just to do SR, because I want to do Le Mans next week for IMSA and Red Bull Ring the week after that. mainly want to get up back to our A license by Red Bull Ring. Because I can do that track blindfolded. Okay. And of course our latency is going to be ass. Oh yeah, I did the last 2 times I did. We were in like 8th or something. That first race, no incident points, and then I made a mistake. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but that big divot where you're flooring it and you literally dukes a hazard over that hill. And I decided to try and slow down before that and went straight into the wall. Yeah, time trial. I did a lot of time trials to get up to my A license the first time that I reached it. So we're only going to have time to do 1 qualifying lap. Oh, it starts us back here? Okay, cool.
You're experiencing some network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the session. Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your timed lap.
So not... Okay, there's the incident point. Yeah, BMW. BMW.
The officials are telling us they won't accept the way you're driving.
They
Lap
didn't...
times will be deleted until you reset the car and try again. You're experiencing some network difficulties.
They did not like my burnout.
They may remove you from the session.
They didn't like my burnout. They didn't like my burnout. Yeah, I mean, it's been fine. It's been fine. It's just I made that one mistake in the first one, and then the second one I was just driving really aggressive because they were going really slow. End of session? What?
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
I don't understand. Was my latency that bad that it kicked me out? So I had to... Okay, yeah, that's what happened. This is frustrating. This is beyond frustrating, to be honest. And how it's only going to give us a 20-minute qualifying session is ridiculous. Yeah, it's going to... All right. I'm on a mission to get my oval race up. Yeah, I want to dabble. I want to dabble in the oval. It looks like a lot of fun, and I grew up a NASCAR fan. I was a rainbow warrior. I like Jeffy Gordon. He was actually born not too far from where I live now. Indy's only like an hour and 15, hour and 20-minute drive from me. I think he was born in Hillsboro. If I remember correctly, Hillsboro. I'm not going to get on my phone and Google it because, you know, God forbid we use any more internet in this neighborhood. Yeah, it's going to take forever to load. It's a damn shame. Did it update yet? No. Oh yeah, we lost 2.24 or 0.14. 0.29. We lost 0.29 because of that race. And we finished 21st. That is absolutely unreal. Well, if I can lose that much, I can gain that much. Right. I really don't want to. I used to work for. Really? You used to work for Hendrick Motorsports? That's wild. That's absolutely wild. Yeah, I don't think it's going to let us in. So what I think, to fix our latency problems, I think I need to sell my house, go move out into the middle of the woods, and then pay like 5 times what I pay now for internet out in the middle of nowhere, and then we won't have any latency issues. Pretty much where I think we're at now. We might have to resort to doing, well, I'm sure tomorrow is going to be a really busy internet day too. Which is sad when people should be, you know, spending time with their families and not on their phones and TVs and stuff. 24 after Daytona was good for SR. Yeah, and like we're gonna run that next month. We're gonna do, you know, we're gonna do the 24 at Daytona, and that's gonna be what it is. But I want to be able to. One of his. Okay, he's got a dealership's cool. Yeah, but we got stuff we want to run before Daytona. I don't want to spend the next 3 weeks just, you know, banging Daytona like I have for, you know, 24-hour races of the past. Like for Monza, I think Monza was like 2 weeks straight. I think Barcelona, I think I practiced like 2.5. Or no, it was like a week and a half. Daytona was a couple weeks. Or maybe I didn't try that much at Daytona. I think I only spent like a week at Daytona. And then we ended up switching cars twice. Because we went from BMW to McLaren, I think. And then we settled on the Porsche because we were like, okay, it eats those curbs. And we did fine. Like we got our A license back. You know, we did 4 stints. That was a mess in and of itself because I had to work. Or I didn't have to work. I had the kids. It's not going to let us into this session. Well, RIP iRacing. RIP. Internet won't let us do it. As bad as Mexico City was, I still gained SR. The 1440 got me almost 2.0 gain. Dang. Yeah, I think I got like 1.5 or something like that. I think I was at like 3.49 or something, A license, and then we ended up losing it, or we ended up dropping to like 1.6 in 3 races, which was absolutely ridiculous. But people running in the IMSA races at my current I rating is just terrible. Because I wholeheartedly believe that yeah. Because our I rating still hasn't actually updated here. But, yeah, we're not a 1K driver. I'm sorry. Porsche, not one of my favorite car. We'll be running the 963. The 963. What are that? You mean the Ferrari? What up, Scion? We got crappy internet. Everybody is visiting their families and sitting on their phones. So we have like the crappiest internet ever. Latency issues at the wazoo. So we're done racing for the night. Or are you guys doing like, are you guys doing spaceships? Been a while since. I can tell you right now, I massively lost. IR last season was back to 900 at one point. Yeah, like, we were sitting at like, we were like just on the cusp of like 1700, and then Red Bull week in week 1 of last season happened, and it was like I either finished in the top 3 or I got wrecked out. The Porsche GT4, yep. Okay. Yeah, you guys are driving the spaceships. But week 1 was Red Bull Ring for GT3's last season, and we either finished with a podium spot or we got wrecked out. So our I rating took a big whiff. And then doing all these Tsukuba, we got a little bit back. Which it was we either got wrecked out or we won. And then trying to remember what other races we really did last season. Not a whole lot. But you can't control what's going on around you. I just need to learn to back off and just let them wreck themselves, and then find a really safe way around them instead of just. Chris keeps wanting to run a GTP. He says it is great, so try and learn it. Cool. Yeah, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready to change. I want to do GT3s for quite a while. I do want to do some Formula at some point, and then obviously we talked about doing oval racing. That's got to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm sorry guys, internet's just not cooperating. It's good enough for us to upload the stream, apparently, but not good enough for us to race. Makes me a little sad. Oh well. We can't do anything about it. But it's 9:47. Hopefully by the time I'm asleep by 10:30, so I can get like 6 hours sleep, because I do have to work tomorrow. Some of us do have to work on Christmas. We can't spend it with our families. The wife and I both work. My mom and my stepdad actually work too. So I'm hoping I do well at Sebring this weekend. I'll be watching you because I'll be working Saturday. I'm off Sunday, but I'll have the kids. So I probably will be on YouTube perusing, watching all my friends do some racing while I watch my children, while they play with their new Christmas toys, and the living room upstairs is just an absolute disaster. All their toys and everything. I'll move them down to their playroom down here at some point in the next few days. Just let them have their fun up there, and we'll get it cleaned up here on my days off coming up. But I am off. I'm off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Typical that one time I'm in chat and the Wi-Fi. Well, it's the internet as a whole. I think just in my neighborhood, everybody's just soaking up all the internet. Because it's really frustrating when you pay, you know, the extra money for the fastest internet and your latency goes to crap. His endurance race today, nearly 3 hours. Are you making it into like a shorter video, or are you doing shorts on it, Rob? I need to look back, and I need to, unfortunately, when I have streamed the endurance races that I've done, like I've either had to end stream or a stream wasn't cooperating. Trying to learn the super formula now. Oh, that'd be fun. Formula's fun. But like with Monza, was it Monza where? I think Monza we did fine streaming it. It may have been, I think Daytona. We ran the stream up until I was about to get into the car, and then I was having latency issues for the first time all day. So I was like, okay, well, maybe there's too much going on. Maybe the internet doesn't like me streaming and doing this from the same computer. Maybe I need to try and fix and have that computer doing the stream again. I don't know. We'll have to look at what we can do. I would think both coming from one device would be better than two different things from two devices. But anyway. Yeah, I'm sorry, Scion. I'm sorry to everybody in chat, to be honest. I mean, a lot of you turned out tonight. A lot of you came out. A lot of you lurkers, I appreciate you so much. You guys are the best too. But yeah, I think at one point we had like 19 people watching. Yeah, 7 and 3. Yeah, so we lost a few because now I'm just sitting here ranting and not racing. So, but anyway, I'm gonna chalk it up to everybody's at home with their families on their phones, tablets, using Netflix on the TVs. It is what it is. There's nothing that we can do about it. But I finally got direct drive. Yay! Congratulations, Scion. I'm so happy for you. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. I had issues with streaming and racing, lower setting, like latency issues you were having, like with your internet. Because I think we're running at, yeah, we're 1080. Like, I'm not even like trying to stretch it. I'm just doing 1080. I could do more. Especially, you know, I could do more from the computer that I'm running right now, but built it out of two. Yep, that's the way to do it. That is definitely a certified perfect way to do you can do this with 2x4s. It's easy. It's easy. Oh, it's not easy. But yep, this thing is done well. This thing's done pretty well. Waiting on Rob. It is what it seemed to be. Okay. 25 bucks. 25 bones. Sim rig, 25 bucks. Now tell me that you got a seat from a junkyard. Get a car seat from a junkyard and you got a real nice setup. I thought about doing that. Clock smash issues. Yeah, I'm not getting any issues with that. It's strictly latency. Including screws. Yeah, that's where it's at, dude. That's so awesome. I need to see a picture of it. I need to see a picture of it at some point. I will drop at some point in the next week or so. I'll put my Discord link on my YouTube channel so that you guys can get in there. It's my old Discord that I made from when I started streaming Pokemon stuff, 6 years ago. So my dad has a rally car, so I'm getting an old. Oh yes, that's awesome. PCI for my old PC and use it. Yeah, I have an HD60X Elgato that I would use when I would use the laptop to stream, and then like for the big races, like the endurance races and stuff, I would stream from the laptop and then use that computer to run iRacing, and it did okay. But when I think it was before Monza, because Catalunya we did on that PC, Monza we did on the new one, and right before the race and stuff, I was trying to start the stream up, and then we ran into issues, and I just said, screw it, we're just going to stream from there. I'm not going to mess with it. So because I could get like a capture card that I could put into the computer, but that costs some money, and I prefer the externals because I do have 2 graphics cards in the other desktop, and then there's nothing that will fit in that PCIe slot, that graphics slot, because that 5080 and the case for that thing is just so tiny that there's no fitting anything underneath that 5080. A beanbag works. A beanbag works, Scion. Hey, it's no judgment. I was sitting in my crapped out Titan XL with my G29 on my desk, playing iRacing on the friggin' TV above my desk, like lean back all the way like this, doing this, like. Sakuna's here too. Now everybody's showing up and talking. Merry Christmas, Sakuna. Merry Christmas, my friend. Yeah, everybody's showing up when I gave up because the internet crapped out. Kicked us out of that Nords race. It said we had wheel damage twice, but I think the car drove better with the wheel damage. It's funny how that happens. Take damage to your car, and then you're like, oh, it fixed whatever issue I was having, and now I can fly. HD60X for my PlayStation. Yep, that's what I used when I was streaming from my Switch or my PlayStation, or those things. And I was able to do the dual PC streaming. Moves way too much. Yeah, the beanbag will slide. I can see that. But yeah, I do want to see a picture of it at some point. I will drop the link for the Discord onto the channel page, onto my channel page, so that you regulars can jump in there and talk and share rig pictures, and we can share setups and stuff like that. But all right, I think I'll dabble with some things, try to do the dual PC and see if that you know, lets up some of the latency issues, and it's just sad. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. there, so it's Christmas for you. It's not Christmas for me yet. It's Christmas Eve, but I might be on tomorrow. I would say signs are going to point to not, because I'm probably going to get home and want to go to bed like I wanted to today, but I'll send a picture when, yep, sure thing. Just keep an eye out. I'm not going to do it tonight because I'm literally going to shut everything off, shut it down, and go to bed. But I might do that. I might do that tomorrow while I'm at work or something if I have some downtime. And then, but anyway, you guys are awesome. A lot of you showed up tonight to watch. Sorry that we got 90% through the first race and then made a mistake, and then the second one, iRacing got big mad and kicked us out because our internet sucks tonight. But yep, Merry Christmas, Rob. I'll keep an eye out for you this weekend. I'll watch some of your stuff. I should be asleep, but nah, brought streams are, nah, Zion, you're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate you coming and hanging out. It's good to see you after, I think you popped in last time and you only got to spend a couple minutes here, but it's good to see you. Merry Christmas, my friend. Again, a lot of you coming out tonight, Christmas Eve. I appreciate you. I love you all. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. I'm going to go get some sleep, shut this thing down, and maybe Saturday. I would say Saturday night we have a good chance of doing some stuff. Saturday, yeah, because I'm off Sunday. So Saturday night, I think we'll get on Saturday night and we'll do some stuff. Even if we have to just go into time trials and do some time trials at Nords Life, like, it is what it is. We just need to get the safety rating back up, and out in Scion, everybody has their own lives, families to deal with, jobs to deal with. You know, time is scarce. That's why I haven't been on nearly as much the last month as I had been in the past. Just everything catching up, and I'm getting tired, and I've been choosing to go to sleep instead of get on and race. And sometimes that has to happen. So I totally understand. It's good. It's good to see you today. Hope to see you. I would say Saturdays. We should shoot for Saturday. Maybe Friday night. What? No, Saturday night I have family. I have my mom's side is doing Christmas, so I would say probably still a good chance that I'll be streaming, but it might not be on till like 8:30, 9 o'clock. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I need to stop ranting. I have tendency to do that. So I love you guys. Merry Christmas. Thank you guys so much for coming and watching tonight. I really appreciate it. I think we averaged like 10 viewers pretty much the entire 2.5 hours we've been streaming, so that's friggin' awesome. So my heart, my love out to all of you. Merry Christmas. Sweet dreams. All that good stuff. I'll catch you guys more than likely Saturday night. And hopefully we'll get some of these internet issues fixed and we won't get kicked out of any races. Farm's been really busy fixing up the sheds after big snow. The roofs have caved in. Yeah, we had some big snow here a couple weeks ago, and it all melted. I think the high here tomorrow for Christmas Day is 65 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's going to be warm. I want to wear shorts to work. That's how warm it's going to be. But yep, Merry Christmas. Love you guys. I'll catch you guys hopefully more than likely Saturday night. We'll get some racing done.